The Souls of Black Folks by W.E.B. Dubois, created by Beynum. W.E.B. Dubois chose to begin every chapter with a sorrow song. The book says that blacks of the South need to enjoy the right to vote, the right to a good education, and the right to be treated with equality and justice. Dubois says that the problem of the 20th century is the problem of the color line. His concept of life behind the veil of race and the resulting double consciousness, this sense of always looking at oneself through the eyes of others, have become touchstones for thinking about race in America. According to Du Bois, this veil is worn by all African Americans. This veil is a visual manifestation of the color line, a problem Du Bois has worked his whole life to cure. The second chapter begins with the famous lines, "The problem of the 20th century is the problem of the color line." These words tell the story of American slaves and their descendants. Chapters 3 through 6 argue against Booker T. Washington's idea of focusing solely on industrial education for black men. He also advocates addition of a classical education to establish leaders and educators in the black community. In chapters 7 through 10, Du Bois investigates the influence that segregation and discrimination have had on black people. He argues that much of the negative stereotypes of blacks as lazy, violent, and simple-minded are results of the treatment from white people. The next few chapters is where Du Bois reflects about his son and his unexpected death. Born on October 2nd, 1897, was his firstborn child. Living only 18 months before contracting the disease, the loss of their son was a tragedy that continued to haunt them and his wife. The last chapter is about Negro music and makes reference to the short musical passages at the beginning of the chapters. The end.